So I've always wanted to get some of the details documented for the Bokken and the Jo, and I wanted to use this short video to show the etiquette of the Bokken, especially for those that are practicing at home with self-sheltering during the coronavirus pandemic. I want to show the handling as well as the etiquette. And just some basics that'll get you started so you can go into your subordhi. Keep in mind that this is a mindful practice, so everything I show you will be for mindfulness, for settling, breathing that we do, bringing the breathing into the practice, okay? So I'm going to grab a Bokken from over here. I'll show you how to bow in with you. Holding it on the left side, there's a mark here where the suba would be. Maybe I'll get this as well. So suba is the guard, okay? And then you have the saya, which is the scabbard, okay? So this should be assumed that there's a scabbard here, so you're holding it where you would hold the scabbard. Okay. In order for the sword not to come out, your thumb is there, so it won't slip out when you're bowing, moving, until you intentionally take it out. Okay. So anything that we're doing with the Bokken relates back to the actual sword. This mark here, sometimes it's not so clear the way the Bokkens are made, some different styles and all. But you'll get a sense of it. There's usually some facsimile that will give you a sense of it. One of the nice things about not having this is if you're taller, bigger hands, shorter, you don't have to go by this measurement, okay? Because the the handle of the sword can vary also. So when I'm just relaxed, holding it in my left hand, the blade is up, okay? Handle is forward. Okay. More relaxed is to switch it to my right hand, and my hand goes on my own hand. And now the blade is down, the tip is forward, the kasaki is the tip, and the handle is to the back. Okay. This is most relaxed when you're moving around the dojo with your ken. Once you move it to your left side, and you can practice this, your hand goes on your own hand, and then your thumb would be where the supa would be. Okay, this is starting to be ready for your practice. When you're starting to go down into seiza, you would put it to your left hip and go down, or if you're going to start your draw, you'll put it on your left hip in order to draw out, okay? So it all goes back to the actual sword. Okay? I pass it to this side, okay? If I had the seigyo open, the seigyo is the cord. This would all be gathered up. This is the most peaceful way of presenting yourself in the dojo with the sword. Once it goes to the other side, okay, you're showing you're getting ready for practice. Then by the time the cord is adhered to your himo for the hakama and all, then the sword is at your hip, so you're ready for the training. Okay? So then initially, when you take a weapon off the rack, or if you're taking it out and you move to where you're going to practice, the proper bow would be from this position. Okay? So again, the hilt is forward, blade is up, the curve is up. Okay? You'll bring it out in front of you. Right hand comes palm up. Draw it like this. This is the most peaceful way to present your weapon. So it shows trust. If it was an actual sword, you give them the advantage that they'd be able to cut. Okay? It's hardest for you because the blade is facing you and the handle's on that side. So most peaceful way to present it, and this is the way you would bow in. A little bit of a bow, and you raise the weapon, okay? And then you return it. Okay? So when you're bowing with the weapon, I recommend that you acknowledge that you're coming on to the mat or coming into practice with a weapon. So you're acknowledging that you're taking responsibility for this, for your safety and other people's safety. This is a practice partner, so you're bowing to your practice partner. This practice partner can hurt you and hurt others, just like we can in class. So you're being mindful and present to respectfully bow to the partner, acknowledging that you're bringing a weapon into the practice, okay? And if you're in the dojo, you're actually acknowledging that I'm taking responsibility for bringing the weapon into the practice, okay? Okay, so next video will be how to hold the Bokken, okay? So we just covered etiquette and how to hold it from your side, but next video will cover how to actually hold it, okay? Great.